Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not new here, welcome back. So this video, I was going to say this week's video, but this video is a bit different than my other videos that I've done before because when I first started my YouTube channel, I wanted it not only to be fashion and makeup and vlogs, stuff like that, but I also want to do faith-related videos, and so that is what this video is about. It's the first faith-related video of my channel. If you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, just keep watching. So I'm going to be sharing my church notes with you guys from this past Sunday. It was an amazing message. It really wow, this is so good. Mind blown. So we actually had a guest pastor. I forgot his name. I think it's Daniel something. Forgot his name. I will search it up and I'll put it down below. But so we were having this series called The Arrival because December arrival, Jesus, kind of that stuff. It's called The Arrival. It was all worth waiting for. And we've had different, every week the message is different, but it has something to do with the arrival of Jesus and what he brought for us. And so this one, it's The Arrival, a New Family, and it's all based on 1 John 3. I'm going to pull it up for you guys. So if there's any Bible verse on here, we can read them. I'm just gonna go through the notes and add some more stuff to it. So I'm gonna be reading John 1:13, and here we go. It says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that has been made. In him was life, and that life was light of all mankind. The light shines in darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. There was a man sent from God, whose name was John. He came as a witness to testify concerning that light, so that through him all might believe. He himself was not the light. He came only as a witness to the light. The true light that gives light to everyone was coming into the world. He was in the world, and through the world was made through him. The world did not recognize him. He came to that which was his own, but his own did not receive him. Yet to all who did receive him, to all those who believed his name, he gave the right to become children of God. Children born not of natural descent, nor of human decision or a husband's will, but born of God." So, verse 7, it says, he came as a witness to testify concerning that light, so that through him all might believe. He's not the light. He himself was not the light. He came only witness to the light. This is talking about John. And so John is claiming that Jesus is the light and the Word. So the first verse that I read was, "In the beginning there was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God." With the arrival of Jesus came the arrival of a new family. The family is the church. So he then went on to characterize two characteristics of this new family, and the first characteristic is this family is not characterized by sin. And if we go to 1 John 3:8-9 says, "The one who does what is sinful is of the devil, because the devil has been sinning from the beginning. The reason the Son of God appeared was to destroy the devil's work. No one who is born of God will continue to sin, because God's seed remains in them. Because God's seed remains in them, they cannot go on sinning, because they have been born of God." So this family is not characterized by sin. This new family, their lives are not characterized by sin. It is not characterized by their past. It's not characterized by the things that they have done, their wrongdoings. No, it's characterized by something different. He doesn't call us by our mistakes, but by his children. So Jesus doesn't name us based on the sins that we have committed or the mistakes that we have made. No, he calls us by his children. The devil is bent by sin, but Jesus came to break that. The sin of our lives will be overcome by the blood of Jesus. So John literally is saying there is something bigger, and I have discovered it, and this something bigger has given me light, and now I want to share with everybody else because I'm part of this new family that doesn't characterize me by how awful of a person I am or how unworthy I am. No, this family covers me with a new name. And the second characteristic of this family is it's characterized by love. So 1 John 3:10 through 12 says, "This is how we know who the children of God are and who the children of the devil are. Anyone who does not do what is right is not God's child, nor is anyone who does not love their brother or sister. For this is the message you heard from the beginning. We should love one another. Do not be like Cain, who belonged to the evil one and murdered his brother." And why did he murder him? Because his own actions were evil and his brothers were righteous. Yes, righteous. So he gave the example of Cain and Abel. So if you don't know the story, it's Cain and Abel were Adam and Eve's children, and they were always giving sacrifices to the Lord, except Abel, no matter how big or how small his offering was, Cain was always jealous and wanted to be better than him, like wanted to give a better offering. And so because of this, because of his envy and his jealousy, he ends up killing his brother. So that's the example that 1 John 3 is talking about. And so let's continue on with my notes. So I wrote down, we are a part of this new family. In our real families, we are jealous, envious, we're cheaters, we're characterized by all these things that we have done. In this new family, we are called by love and in love. 1 John 3:16 through 18 also says, "This is how we know what love is. Jesus Christ laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for others, for our brothers and sisters. If anyone has material possessions and sees a brother or a sister in need, but has no pity on them, how can the love of God be in that person? Dear children, let us not love in words or speech, but with actions and in truth." And so I wrote that verse down. Let us not love in word or speech, but with actions in truth. That is such a critical, verse. I think if, anything comes out of this, for us to just remember to not only say we love, not only just words, but put into action what we are talking about. Love is self-sacrificing. Cain took a life, Jesus gave a life. We enter a new family that gives us a life through love. We get an idea of self-sacrifice when we're in a relationship. So he gave the example of a marriage where you're always having to self-sacrifice the things that you want for the person that you're with, for their happiness, for their well-being, for just a way of showing love is through self-sacrifice. We are characterized by self-sacrifice. The thing that characterized the family of Jesus is love. Love is picking someone else's needs over ours, and that's exactly what Jesus did. He knew exactly what he was going to go through for us, for our well-being, so that we would have a relationship with him. And he knew it was going to be hard and painful, but yet was no, I'm still going to do it because I'm in love with them that much. Love is generous, seeing a need of someone else and meeting it. It's not just oh yeah, they're in need, but someone else will do it. It's no, if they're in need, I don't care if anyone else is going to do it, I'm going to do it, Because I feel like us as humans, we're always, whenever we see someone in need, we're always oh, someone else would do it. I'm too busy right now, someone else will get to it. But then if everyone is thinking like that, then that person's need is never going to get met. The needs of the world are not your responsibility, but the needs right in front of you. We hear all the time where people are oh, I have this friend who is in need, and this and that. But the person is your friend. If you have the ability to meet that person's needs that is literally right in front of you, go do it. Don't wait for someone else, or don't go around asking for random people's help when you're literally right next to the person and you can help them. Love is action. Let's talk more action. And this is something I personally struggle with. I say oh no, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and this, and then Like, I just never get to it, or like I'm like, oh yeah, I'll put it off to like another day and stuff like that. But like, no, like I need to get on it. I need to not only use my words to express the Lord's word, but also put into action. If I see someone that like really, really needs the word, like needs the light of Jesus, like, hey, I got that, let me go share it to someone else. And that's kind of like what I'm doing right now, guys. I just realized that right now. Okay, let's go back to this. I also wrote, words matter, but don't just talk about it, put it into action. We begin to look like what Jesus had envisioned when we put the words into action. We begin to look more like Jesus and what Jesus wants us to be like. We start looking like a church. We start looking like a community. We start looking like the body of Christ. Love is characterized has characterized the family we are a part of. This message to me, I was like, this is gold. This is so good, because it just let me rewind. So I have been wanting to get this tattoo right here, and it's the word agape, and it's Greek for the Lord's unconditional love. It's this love that we will never understand, and it's this love that we can't comprehend as humans. Like, why would someone lay down their life, die for us because they're so in love with us? You know, like, it's something that, like, us humans, we can't understand. And when he was talking about, like, this family, it's characterized by love, I was like, yes, 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 yes. This is so good. And I've been wanting to get this tattoo for a long time, and I actually almost got it last week. And hearing this word, I was like, that's definitely the tattoo that I want. Definitely 100% for sure. And I also feel like because it's something godly, like if someone was ever to ask me about it, I could totally use that tattoo as a way to share the gospel with that person. That's besides the point, guys. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I know it's something completely different and kind of out of my comfort zone a little bit. But if you guys like this kind of style of video, make sure to like this video so that I know that you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys have any other comments, concerns, opinions, anything of the sorts, make sure to comment down below. And also, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the little bell. Is that what it's called? Yes, the little bell, so that you'll get notifications. So that way you'll get notifications when I post videos, all that kind of things. Also, I bought a lot of new things for New York, and I'm just waiting for them to arrive here at my house. And once they all do, I'll do a pack with me New York style video, because I'm gonna be in New York in like, I think it's like 10 days or like something crazy like that. I'm so excited for this kind of.
I don't know what words are.
I'm so excited for these kinds of videos and stuff like that. I just want to thank you guys for all your love and all your support. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that kind of things. I already talked about it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.